Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do a longer video about this tomorrow, but there's this woman by the name of, she used to run a channel called Alchemy Daily Road. She a motherfucking wetback. I'm gonna be talking more about them demon seeds tomorrow because the whole reason behind why I got this curse is because of their evil, envious, greedy asses. There's something wrong with them, and it's because of the fact they don't come from God. They come from that demon Quetzalcoatl. That's why keep them off my page, keep them off my motherfucking channel. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say this right now, 6,000 hertz is the frequency to keep them away from you. And ironically, that's actually a frequency that works on evil entities. So that lets you know all you need to know about the wetback. With that being said, this bitch was a wetback. She actually hooked up to my consciousness to steal my shit. With that being said, this bitch, this is some evil ass shit that I found out earlier in the motherfucking day. And I was able to finally detach from her with the help of, thankfully, both my white and my African ancestors. Thankfully, I ain't got no demon seeds in my family. I want to keep it that way. I'm going to say something right now. My stance towards them is totally cold. You have to be. Those things are innate energy vampires. That's what they are. They're pure evil. Don't deal with the wetback, period. Or better yet, the demon seed of Quetzalcoatl. They're innately evil. I even have blog articles going back to the past where I talked about them. That saved this bitch hooked up to my consciousness. And from what I understand, not only was she stealing bits and parts of my consciousness, but my blessings, but the major part is she's not allowed to grow a consciousness of her own. She made some deal with the roach realm that she worked with to not grow her own consciousness. She's one of the energy vampires that's hooked up to me. There's a couple of others, and from what I understand, her name is Melissa Eckhart. She runs a channel on here in which she tried to be like me and give out wise advice. It's called Sacred Therapy or some shit like that. You can go ahead and look it up. With that being said, this is an evil bitch, and this bitch needs to be taken out. I was able to not only this hook her ass, but get rid of some fucking with me by sending them fucking demon seeds like astral versions of them on here. I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm gonna preach on my channel tomorrow. Those are some evil motherfuckers. Do not associate with them. Protect your energy from them evil motherfuckers. No wetback is good, and it's because they're not of God. They're of that demon Quetzalcoatl. I can't stress that enough. And they're innately racist because their white God would transform into a white man. Them motherfuckers even worship the conquering Spaniards when they came overseas. I want nothing to do with those creatures. I don't want them on my channel. If they come on here, they're going to get fucked up. I promise you that. I will sacrifice them. I'm going to say this right now. I saw during this curse that in 22 timelines, I actually wiped their asses out. I was a dictator. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I wiped their asses out. And there's about 100 timelines where other people did it. It's for good reason. You're dealing with genetic fucking evil when you're dealing with those pieces of shit. And this bitch's part went back. From what I understand, she works at Nickelodeon. Even one of my spirit guides tonight was telling me that she's all fucked up. So with that being said, this evil ass motherfucking beaner had been attacking me, trying to grab my fucking consciousness, the last parcel of it. I can't stress enough. It's the most evil fucking thing. But I'm going to say this right now. Protect your energy. Don't talk to them. I found out that during this whole thing, those motherfuckers will steal your shit. They'll pretend to help, but steal your shit. And a lot of spiritual workers don't deal with them for a reason. Both black and white and other groups of people. You got to be hostile with them. I don't even talk to them. And I keep my energy to where I don't have anything to do with those creatures. I don't consider them people. They're not people to me. They're demons. And I noticed that as soon as I started taking that stance, things started to get spiritually better. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk about it on my blog. It's been nothing but wetbacks who put this shit on me. starting back in my old neighborhood. There was a guy by the name of Jose Manuel III. I'm going to also say this as well. When I was in jail, Santa Worthy is actually Guadalupe or some shit like that. It, they don't even have their own dead guy. Like we got a Baron Samedi and Baron Criminal and all of that. When I was in jail, they had a wetback who I was a bunk with, who I was in a bunk bed with. Her ancestors called on Santa Worthy to protect her. That bitch, just like she did with me, sucked up so much of her energy, it's not funny. That goes to show you, because that's coming from the collectively. She was created from the collective consciousness of them beaners. She was never a living, breathing, existing person like Baron Samedi and Elegua and Orisha, Oshun, none of those. It's best that you keep your distance from them creatures. Because, you know, what I witnessed is the worst. I mean, to be hooked up to somebody's consciousness, I'm going to say something right now. I don't want to hear shit from them. They're evil. Those motherfuckers are intrinsically, innately evil. There's nothing you can do for them because of their creator. You know, everybody comes from different gods. The Indians got their blue gods, they're beautiful. Those motherfuckers come from straight from hell. A human eating reptilian by the name of Quetzalcoatl. You want nothing to do with that demonic ass shit, which is what they are. But here's that bitch's channel, a sacred alchemy. Have a good night. Stay blessed. Stay as far away from them creatures as possible. Don't fuck with them spiritually. Stay as far away. It's only been them. Nobody else fucking with me.